So this is a pound dollar analysis for Monday the 8th of January. Now, let's have a look what happened in price and where prices may likely go in the future. Now, so we saw prices move to the upside. We've had a minor reaction towards this 35.20. Prices proceeded to 136, which was a level we pulled back from in September. Prices did come down towards this 35.20, which was an area previously identified, marked out here in blue. We've had a move to the upside. We found support, so we've got resistance, got support. Prices do appear to be heading towards a range. We'll see how prices react if we do get it back up to this 136. Now we've had this move upwards, another test. So you could essentially say it's a test. We didn't quite get down there close enough in terms of pips, probably a couple of pips. Let's just have a quick look. Let's just see how close we actually came here. Our lows were all the way down at 35.23. We've got level marked out at 35.20, so within 3 pips or so, which is pretty close. Which is sorry, my audio might be a bit low. So came pretty close to 35.20. We are seeing finding support, so further upside momentum. We'll see how prices react towards this 136, where we do see a sell-off back down to 35.20, and in which case we're in a bit of a trading range, which is not too difficult to trade, to be honest. But if we do see the breakout on this second test, because we are in an uptrend, so this pullback here, we are looking for further upside continuation. So on the second test, we may break out above this 136. So we'll have a look for the levels above that we are looking at to the upside. So above this 136, we are looking to see how prices react towards this 136.57. We'll see what we'll see. It's our highs of 2017. So we'll do see if we do get a negative reaction when the prices do sell off back down towards this 136, a breakdown from which we're looking to see prices head down towards that 35.20. If, however, we do break, we are not able to break this 136, we are looking to see price head towards that 35.20, potentially finding support. If we do break down from 35.20, the very next level we are looking at is in around this 34.88, coupled with the 200 period moving average, marked out here in blue. The 200 period moving average as well as 34.88 may act as a confluence for potential bounce upside momentum, re-entering the market for a move towards that 136. 35.20 we'll keep an eye on, but I would expect us to move beyond 35.20 if we do find strong support at 34.88. If, however, the confluence of the horizontal level and the 200 period moving average don't hold, we'll be looking to see price head down towards this major level marked out here, 34.29. 34.29 marked out here in red has acted as support and resistance in the past, so we'll see how price react towards the 34.29. 34.29 also is coupled with the 400 period moving average as well, potential dynamic level of support. So the confluence of the 34.29 horizontal level as well as the 400 period moving average would expect further bounce and further upside momentum from there. I'd expect that to be the far end of the range to the downside. Now, if we look to the upside, the very next level is quite a bit away. It's all the way up at 38.35. That's the next major level that we are looking at. I wouldn't anticipate it coming into focus unless we have quite a bit of market volatility. But it's important to bear it in mind. 38.35. Now, that pretty much wraps up the hourly charts. So we'll head over to the monthly, weekly, and the daily. So we'll start on the monthly. As you can see here, the recovery in the pound has continued. Now, we've had prices come all the way down here, had a brief consolidation, we've had a breakout move to the upside, and what we are seeing here is a pretty strong buy-side momentum, especially on this higher time frame on the monthly chart. We've not had any pullbacks as yet for further upside continuation, putting in a potentially low and a higher low. We have not had a higher low yet. We've now had a bit of a pullback before we have seen some continuation. Instead, we've seen this pretty consistent progression to the upside. We've had the odd blip here or there with this monthly candle just there. But apart from that, it's been a pretty consistent progression upwards on the pound against the dollar. So we'll head over to the weekly chart, which I can imagine is going to be a similar story. And yeah, there we are. So on this weekly chart, we can see we found support and we've posted a low there, which is our flash crash low. I suppose it was termed a flash crash. We've had posted a higher low again. So it's a series of higher lows, which are indicative of an uptrend. It's pretty clear on the chart. Interestingly enough, we are We do appear to be being supported by the 20-period moving average here on the weekly time frame. Pretty much every time prices have come in and around the 20-period moving average, not exactly on the 20-period moving average, but in and around that area, we do seem to find some buy side momentum coming to the market. We've had our most recent, the strongest sell off we've had more recently. From 136.57, we've come down in towards our 20-period moving average, found support. Again, we've pulled back again and found more further support. So we've had a series of higher lows. We do appear to be supported by this pretty quick moving average of the 20-period moving average as well, in and around the 20-period moving average, and we do see points for further upside continuation on the pound against the dollar on this weekly time frame. Now, we're going to head over to the daily chart before wrapping up here on the pound dollar. So we head over to the daily time frame on the pound dollar, and let's just get scaling on here a bit different. No, that's kind of messed it up a bit. So here on the pound dollar, let's just bear with me a second here. So here on the pound dollar, as we can see, we've had a low there, higher low. We've had a move up. This was from September, was it? Yeah. Posted the 36.57, pretty deep retracement down to the 400-period moving average, found support, prices then active within a bit of a trading range for a fairly sizable period. It's not too much in Forex terms, a couple of weeks or so. We're in a bit of a trading range, as can be seen there. We've had this move to the bottom end of the trading range and a pretty consistent move to the upside. We've had a move up towards a previous area where we did see some resistance, had a brief pullback. We had a bit of a brief pullback where there was a degree of indecisiveness in the market. We didn't have a strong sell-off, suggesting that bears didn't get complete control of this market. And as we can see, bullish buy-side momentum has re-entered the market as expected, trade above these highs here. So again, we've got our lows here. We've got a higher low. And again, we'll see where this market retraces to before further upside continuation. But more recently, we've had, from this range, we've had a low. We've got a higher low again, which is bullish for price action. So a move towards our 136.57 does seem to be the order of the day once we do successfully navigate. If we do successfully navigate this 136, again, we'll be looking for 36.57 to the upside, and beyond which we're looking in around this 138. And pretty much with that said, that should wrap up the pound dollar analysis. Thanks for watching.